Laika and Loki. Good girl. Go sleepy head. Oh yeah. Oh. Hello, Kai. Hi, Gail. How's it going? Hello, Phoebe. You guys ready? Ready to have some fun? Oh, yeah. Hello, Tekaluna. Hi, Top Cat. How's it going? Thank you very much. Hi, Suma. Hey, CJ. How are you? Hope you guys are having a great Sunday so far. Doing pretty good myself. It's a nice sunny, well, it was a little sunnier earlier today, but we're gonna have a nice day, I think. Hi, Amanda. How are you? These two have been up for a while. I think they drank too much water last night, so they were up and early, wanting to go outside, do their little business. So we just came back from a nice little walk, and now they're just chilling. Hi, Amelia. How are you? So we're gonna try to pump their feelings with some delicious new treats. Well, this one is old, but we got some new stuff. We ordered some stuff online, and we haven't tried these. These are beef hoofs, so they're supposed to be pretty good and very durable. We got these things. These things we already tried them. They are really, really appealing to them. These are, let's see if you can see. This is beef lungs, dehydrated and dried. And, oh, look. Oh, yeah. She knows what this is. All right, I'll get another piece. Good girl. Yeah, such a delicate girl. So yeah, we were supposed to buy some beef liver. Those are incredibly expensive. I think 250 grams, like that bag, is around $30 to $35, depending on the brand. And these things, because they're made locally, and they don't have any like fancy marketing or whatever, they're just packed in a regular plastic bag. They're $8. For the same price, I can get almost 4. So more money in my pockets or more in their bellies. It's a win-win. What do you think about that? Oh, okay, privacy. Yeah, you didn't have enough. You didn't have enough. You want to try these? Would you like to try these? Tell me what you think. Yeah? You guys want one? Yeah. I have no idea if they're gonna like these. This is the first time we're gonna try these, so we're gonna see it at the same time. Laika seems to be more in a play mood with them. Hi, Heartland. Yeah, sure, why not? There you go. Hi, Indian Dragon. How are you? No problem, Heartland. So, for those just joining us, we just started eating some of these hoofs, beef hoofs. They seem to be enjoying them. They're supposed to be extremely durable, so they might be chewing on this for, say, maybe a week, at least a couple of days. So, and they're not very expensive. They were $3 each, so $3 for a week. That's pretty good bang for your bucks. Laika's already going to work on it. She got her position where she's holding it nice and tight and going with the back teeth to get the most work done. Loki finally found a great position too. So it's really sunny for us outside over here today. Might be a little cloud patch right now, but when we went walking maybe half an hour ago, it was super sunny. There was a lot of people outside. So evidently we were keeping our distances. We were just keeping to ourselves, going on the other side of the street just to be sure. Because the pups, they just want to go see everybody. They want to go meet new people. They want to get pets and hugs and whatnot. But we can't do that. We can't have them go touch anybody, especially people we don't know. So yeah, they were kind of bummed about it, but it is what it is. I think the first thing they're going to want to do when this whole craziness is finished, we're going to have to go to the dog park so they can socialize with other dogs and see all the other owners and have pets from people they don't know. They're going to love it. It's going to be a real treat for them. They really are, especially Laika. Laika is a big butterfly. She just wants to go from one person to another, like she was collecting hugs and getting all the kisses and attention she can get. Loki's a little more cautious. He's gonna come and see. He's gonna follow Laika wherever she goes. Like if she goes to see someone, she's gonna come up to him too. But if Laika's doing her thing, he's gonna approach a little more cautiously and just make sure they're friendly, and then he's gonna let them pet him and give them hugs and whatnot. They really have two really distinct personalities. She really is. Like in the early days of Loki being here at the house, Loki was really like learning the ropes and I want to say looking up to her to know what he had to do, how everything worked, and she really bumped up the speed of how everything was learned, everything was assimilated. Like, I want to say Laika took a lot of time for her to be um, house clean and, let's say, a little more tempered with staying inside. But Loki was, it took about 2 or 3 weeks, and he was clean inside. He was like not trying to destroy the couches and stuff like that. Like, it all stopped pretty much as soon as Laika kind of put her foot down. Hey, Creative Diamond Dogs, how are you today? So yeah, Loki really got a lot of good tips and tricks, and Laika really showed him how everything worked around here, right from the bat. But afterwards, when he got, well, bigger, he started bossing her around a little bit more. I guess that's his um, male predominance, but that is what it is. Laika doesn't seem too flustered about it. Like, there's certain times when Loki does a little bit of food protection, well, resource protection, and you can see that Laika's a little bit bummed about it. She doesn't want to start a big fuss, so I just get Loki a little bit on the side and let Laika go through and eat some stuff. Like, most of the time it's gonna be like leftover food that Loki doesn't want anymore. Upcoming birthdays. Well, upcoming birthdays, they've got their birthday almost at the same time. Laika's on the 15th of August, and Loki's on the 26th. So both pups are August dogs. We're gonna have, I hope we're gonna have a nice summer, because, like I said in my previous live, Laika's gonna need some surgery. So we haven't figured out if we're gonna do it straight out of this quarantine thing, or if it's kind of during summertime, and we might wait till the fall so she can still appreciate some summertime. Hey David, how's it going? We're doing real good over here. The pups are enjoying something new, some beef hoofs, and they're really going to work on them. They're trying all kind of crazy positions, trying to get the best handle on them. Laika seems to have found something that works. She hasn't really moved. She's just holding it with her paws and putting her back teeth to work. Loki's just like fiddling around, just holding it one side and going on the other. Hey Rizla, how's it going? I'm really happy about these. Like, you never know. Like, you buy something, sometimes they like it, sometimes they don't. But yeah, this seems to work. Looks really durable, and from what I can see for now, it's not making a huge mess all over the place, like something that would be more like brittle or that would shatter in like tiny pieces. Like, because they have these snack times on the carpet, well, it's we train them to come to the carpet to do it, but like at the same time, when it's something that's a little messy and it kind of stays in the fiber, it's a little bit more of a hassle to clean out. But these seem to be really good on that point of view. such a good girl. Both pups had a nice big brushing session last night. They're slowly getting rid of some of their winter coat. I'll have to do another one tonight. I don't know, it's mine. We've been keeping it for I want to say the past year. We've been keeping each of their coats that were during the shedding season. So we've got one bag with only Loki's fur and one bag with only Laika's fur. What was that about? Want to do a little switcheroo? You guys are ridiculous. Come on. It's the same thing. Laika, it's the same thing. It just tastes different because Loki was biting it. Come on. Yeah, good girl. So you see, that's a little bit what I was talking about with Loki doing some resource protection. Like he likes to steal food from the others. Like, I gotta watch him. I also try to warn people when we go to the dog park. Like, unfortunately, some people like bring like a lot of stuff to eat, and it's not just Loki, but with sometimes it causes problems for like who's gonna get the treats, who's gonna get the food, who's like on top of the food chain, etc. I'm really glad they like these. These were really inexpensive. So, and the way they're completely focused on eating it, and they haven't really stopped for anything else or got discouraged or whatever. So this is a really interesting and good product for me. If you want to try something new and you haven't tried these, like, you should really consider picking one up for your pup or your pups. We tried from the same place. Obviously, we ordered online, so we haven't been to the store. We just checked what they had available online and just ordered it. But it was pig ears that were kind of, I want to say, puffed with air, or kind of like popcorn. I don't know if that makes any sense to you guys, but like, it was really thick and kind of airy, and they ate it like chips. It kind of sounded like they were eating like a big bag of Lay's or something like that. So, but they were a little expensive and only lasted, I want to say, 30 seconds to a minute at most. It was gone, just like that. But it was very brittle, like what I was saying a little earlier. So it made all kinds of little crumbs on the carpet, and that's kind of why we didn't go for more. we're definitely getting more of these things. Hey, Pause and Effect. How are you? Hi, Rancho. How's it going? How old is Laika? Laika is gonna be 6 years old this summer, at the end of the summer. And Loki's gonna be 2. So he's gonna be a man, and she's starting to be an older gal. We were having this conversation, my wife and I, the other day, like how much we've noticed that like us and rest, and she was a little concerned that maybe she was in discomfort because of her knee, and I was more of the opinion that I think it's more like her age starting to show, well, starting to have an effect on not her mood, but like what she wants to do and the pace at what she's living her life. Clearly, she's not a puppy anymore, and she doesn't act like it. So, I think that's more of what's going on. But like when we go outside, when we go in the snow, when we do anything like activity-wise, she gets all bubbly and she wants to jump everywhere. So that hasn't changed. It's more when we're inside, she's more relaxed, more posed. So, and Loki's more like following us around everywhere, wanting to be part of everything all the time, everywhere. So that's more of his puppy personality for now. No worries, Rancho. Still gotta pay those bills, so don't worry about work. Let's see. This. Well, you don't want to touch it. Let's just see. Hardly got through. Okay, take that one. How are you doing on yours? Yeah. It's a good boy. Let's see. Interesting. Each one of them has started on a different end, and they don't seem to have gotten a lot further one than the other. So these things are really durable. One thing I have to say, now that they're kind of wet with saliva, it does smell a little bit like stinky feet. Like if you've got wet socks and then went running or something like that, it pretty much smells like that. So I might put a little Febreze on the carpet afterwards, just to be sure it doesn't stain the fibers. Let's try something else. A little treat first. Loki. I see. Good. Oh, crunchy. All right, back to work. Got this thing already. If you want to give it a go. Laika, come over here. So the slow feeder is not something usually Loki likes to play a lot with. But he seems to be, I don't know, maybe he's just so more hungry. He didn't have enough maybe. Okay. Loki. No, that was it. Back to the hoof. All right. Something moved, must attack. There's another one. Over there. Loki, over there. Over there. See that one? Well, actually, it's Loki's food, but they both seem to enjoy it. We don't want Laika to eat too much of it because it's puppy food, and Laika is getting a little chunkier than she was. She hasn't really gained weight, but her body it does feel a little bit, let's say, fuller. And the puppy food is more for Loki because he really likes it, and also he needs the extra weight. Like he's still a bit of a thin boy. But he gained a lot of weight since what happened last was it last October, I think? Yeah. So that's good. We actually still don't know what happened to him, but like one doctor said, one vet said that it might have been like an allergy to the food he was eating at that moment. Another one said it might have been like a bacteria or something he might have picked up while eating something outside, or like something really random like that. Another one said it must have been like how do you call it, like I don't know if it's the same thing in English, like Crohn's disease, or something to do with his intestines, but like nobody had a clue. Nothing came up on the imagery we did or the scans. So before spending a lot of money on like guesses, we decided we're gonna do just a quick food change and try to find something he likes. And we didn't have any problems so far. He's gained weight. He's not had another episode. So if I went from process of elimination, I'd say probably not an allergy. He's probably not allergic to anything because clearly I haven't really changed anything radical on his his food or what I give him, but I did I did change it for something that's more with more protein, a little bit of more fat. Well, protein gain some weight. And clearly, if it was something to do with Crohn's disease or something like physical like that, like whatever the food, whatever we would do, he would have had some other complications. So I guess it was just something random he caught, and it was unpleasant, but at least we know like he's doing better, and that's the important part. And we got to take care of this big girl and her need. That's your, got your. You're such a lady. Yeah, I'm talking to you. You're such a lady. You don't want to chew on your hoof? Hmm? No more hoof in town? Yeah. It's funny, in this perspective, she looks gigantic compared to Loki. Loki, the little boy. Yeah, delicious. Do you want some more beef lungs? Beef lungs? Absolutely no reaction. We're gonna change that. Pull le tapis. D'accord, pull le tapis. Allez. Merci. Coucher. Oh, that's a good girl. Can you give me a pop? On that pop. Oh, that's a good one. The other one? Yeah. Ooh. And you? Close the back. Allez, close the back. Close the back. Not you, Laika. Okay, close the back. Allez, up, up, up. No? No cooperation? That's okay. Sit. There you go. No point in insisting. That got you a little excited, my boy? I don't know why they've got these random, I want to say boner moments, but it's kind of weird. You're kind of a weird boy. Don't take two hoofs. They're not all yours. Hey, hey. Laika. Here you go. Take off this. Laika, honey. Go sit. Well, in a way, like this is only a part of what it means to have a husky. Well, to have a dog in general. Like, I mean, right now, we already went to do our walk. We've already had them fed. So now they're more of in a relaxed state. Hi, Alexandra. How's it going? So, like, yeah, they're just chilling. They got something good to eat. This is not, I don't want to say this is not the normal state, but like you kind of get in a little routine where you do the same things every day at the same, well, not at the same time, because I'm not that kind of person, but relatively at the same time. And like the dogs, they just kind of follow your lead. They just catch your beat, and it becomes kind of like a synergy where you just do your stuff. They know they're gonna be going out for a walk around this time. They know after eating it's gonna be like relaxing time. They know at certain part in the day, like me and my wife are gonna be more focused on work, so it's gonna be nap time for them. Before supper time, we're gonna go for a walk. After we get back, while we're making supper, they're gonna eat again. After supper, after doing the dishes and whatnot, we're going for another walk. So they've got their little routine figured out, and like they know when it's time to be calm, it's time to be calm, and when it's time to go outside and be crazy, well, that's the time for it, and it's all right. But I don't want people to think that this is normal. This is what it is all the time. We worked for it to become at this point. Like there's been a lot of times where, especially in the puppy period, where it was not this calm. It was more like a ongoing tornado. I want to say especially Laika, if you can believe it. Like she's so calm and posed right now, but like I said earlier, that's age setting in. She's much more relaxed. But yeah, when we go outside, she turns that switch on and she goes crazy. She just loves it. What the hell was that? I think she found a crunchier piece. Well, definitely there's something you guys can't see, you can't sense on camera, but these things are starting to stink. It really stinks like smelly feet. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna Febreze this area. They seem to enjoy it. Well, anything stinky, they love it. Loki's a notorious sock burglar. When we're in the shower and he's left alone in the room, most of the time we come back in the room and he's got a sock next to him. He just likes to have it next to him. He doesn't destroy them or try to eat them or whatnot, but still, it's kind of his thing. Laika's more. She likes to wait for us when we're brushing her teeth. She likes the minty kisses. All right, Gail. Have a good day. Stay safe. See you next time. Laika's trying to lick the flavor of those smelly feet off. He's such a funny girl. Loki. Loki. What is that? Le plus sage des deux. What that means for our English viewers, that means who's the calmest of the both of either of them. Laika is a lot calmer than Loki, but it also has to do with the fact that she's older, she's had a lot more time with us, and I want to say that because she was on her own at first, so she's more she's used to be she's used to being I don't want to say alone, but like alone with herself. She doesn't need like the constant companionship, or not companionship, but like she doesn't need to be with another dog or another human 100% of the time. Like she can have her own time and she's fine with it. So that makes her I want to say a calmer dog. While Loki, he's used to being always with Laika. He's a lot more he's a lot younger. He's only 1.5 years old, so he's not 100% adult yet. And he when I leave the house, or when I take Laika out, he kind of gets a little sad and might do 2 or 3 times or go around the house to see if we're coming back from one side or another, and then he calms down. But that's part of his personality also. So but that's kind of why we got Loki in the first place. Like, we wanted a companion for Laika. We wanted her to not be alone for some periods of time. Like when we have to leave for this or for that, and we have to leave her for a couple of hours, or if we have to work at home and we just we don't have the time to interact with her. Like, we wanted her to have somebody to play with, to be with. And that's where this little man comes into play. I think she's had her full for now. I think I'm gonna have to put him in a plastic bag or something, like out of reach, just to be sure it doesn't smell like that all the time. It's really smelly. Like, if you think you might be intimidated by the smell, it might be something to consider giving only outside. Yeah, we're working on those. It's not easy because we have to go through the whole archives of all the videos we made with the cell phone and with the camera and whatnot, and find all the right moments, the right dates to be accurate. So yeah, it's it's a pretty tedious process, but those are, I don't want to say the funnest videos to make, but they're the ones that stir up the most memories. Loki. Good boy. Squirrel watching. That's the best point of view because she's got the patio window over here with a large view on the forest, and she's got this side window where she can get a really nice view, and she's got like all the side yard over here. You want more? You can get more. I see. I see. See. Wait. Always more. Always, always more. I prepared something else, but I'm pretty sure only Loki's gonna play with it. Hi, Amelia. You want this? It's all filled with peanut butter and some treats. Hi, Tracy. Thank you so much. That's very nice of you. I'm glad you enjoy our videos and our content. Laika, what's up? You want a hoof? You want a hoof? I can't bring them outside for now. It's, I just realized it started raining. It was so sunny outside. I'm glad we took our walk right before. Like you can see, the snow is slowly melting. Starting to see the grass where I was plowing. Over here, we're getting a little bit of vegetation sticking out. Can't wait for the snow to be all melted and finally be comfortable outside. Laika, you're just gonna hang here until I give you every single one? This is a big one. This is a big one, so this is your last one. Because these are rich. Right? I see. I see. There you go. Oh, really? Where do you live? This was such a good buy. We tried these instead of buying the beef liver, and instead of buying the beef liver bag for 250 grams of beef liver for around $30 to $35 with taxes and whatnot. We got these, and these is 250 grams also, but it's beef lungs, and it was only $8. So for the same price, I can get almost 4 bags, which means more treats for the pups and more money in my pocket. Win-win. What do you think about that, big girl? Hmm? Yeah. You just want the treats. You just want something good to eat. Now look at your cousin. Just going away with that peanut butter. He's really the Kung fanatic. Even when it's done, he just carries it around just in hopes that there might be some peanut butter that reappears in it. He's kind of funny that way. Back with the hook. Yeah. Oof. The closer I am, and the stinkier it is. It really smells like stinky feet. I'm gonna have to put them in a plastic bag and put it somewhere where I won't smell them all the time until it's time to take them out again. Oh, that's what she found. Just waiting for the sides here. Go ahead. It gets so intense when they start chewing it. It's like a switch in their head is just off. Must chew. They're such an incredible breed. Really love them. They're so energetic. Well, not at the moment, but in their own way. Taking the bike out to start bike joring with the dogs, but with Laika's knee right now, we decided we're not gonna do that not until she can, just to be sure that we don't over exercise her, and we don't want her to be in any pain. So kind of bums out. I'm gonna do some with Loki because he needs to spend all that energy. But we're just gonna do a quick jog. Like she's trying to press her face on the floor. What about you, big guy? How you do? Almost there? Don't be discouraged. It's supposed to be something that lasts. So that was kind of the why we bought it. Yeah, maybe that one's easier. Get. That's your hoof collection. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna call you the hoof collector. We bought this toy too, but I'm not sure how long this is gonna last. It's supposed to be ham. Well, it is ham. But I have a feeling I'm just gonna be, yeah, is it what you want? Oh. Yeah, that's what you want. Here, get more grip on the carpet. Oh, not the hand. Not the hand. Too much work. There you go. I have a feeling that's going to be into shreds in no time. It was a bit expensive, so. There we go. He's trying to kill it. He's looking for a thread, and he's gonna pull on it, chew on it, until it's just 1,000 pieces. They say when you have Huskies, you can't have nice things. That's not true. They can't have nice things. Because it just doesn't last. Might as well put the money in something tasty and something they're gonna be able to eat. Because most of toys, if they're not incredibly durable, they're not gonna last. Hi Lexi, how's it going? Most of the toys we buy, except this one, we just wanted to try this one. But most of the stuff we buy is like this, like super durable, like Kongs. We got like this thing that's made of the same material. We've had this for years and it's unscathed. Balls and like, yeah, this is pretty much how the new toy is gonna become. Like just completely undone. These things, for some reason, This is not durable, but Loki seems to just love it. Love it in the sense that he wants to bring it with him everywhere. He just likes to do his little paw dance on it, take it in his mouth, and go sleep somewhere with it. It's really cute. Like balls and stuff like that. Like that's pretty much the only things that last. Like the tennis balls, they just become like, there we go. See? How long did that take? Like a minute? Maybe? Not even? Just found a thread and just, it's gonna be munching on that same thing over and over and over until it's just completely destroyed. What do you think about that, Slack? What's your opinion on the subject? You seem completely annoyed. Why do you seem annoyed? Welcome back, Amelia. Going all hyper on this thing. Yeah. I'm sure I want you to eat it though. It's just fiber. Just hemp fiber. Apparently it's alright for them to eat it, but yeah, he's still like that now. Just, I want to say just a little more conscious that some things are acceptable and some aren't, but he likes to test limits, that's for sure. Like, he really likes to annoy Laika and get her to play with him and come and see us and try to have us make us interact with him. That's just how he is. Unlimited treats. Can you taste it? Is that tasty? Hey, that's my finger. That's my finger. He's such a bully. Tasty. All right, guys, so time for lunch. Time for these guys to probably have a nap while I try to do some work. And yeah, thank you for joining me in this Sunday live. I was glad to talk to you guys, to have you come and see the pups. I hope you have a great rest of your day, of your weekend. I hope you stay safe at home while this craziness passes over us. And see you next time. All right. Bye, guys.